Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So this video is about the command line for Kali Linux. So this video is part of the ethical hacking and cybersecurity series. So today we are going to learn about the commands. So the command will be starting with ls. ls stands for listening files or directory. So when you type in ls, it will be listing everything or file in your current directory or your current location. So when I type in ls and press enter, it will list all the files available in this location, my current location. And ls for the commands, it goes with options and arguments. So for the ls, you can type in the ls without any argument or option, and it will display or list the available files and directory. But if you want to list a hidden file, you have some files are hidden. So when you type all in the ls, they will not be displayed or be listed. So if you want to list those files, you add an option that's -a. So let's try that one, ls-a, and see. So you see that what it has displayed is far more, it's many than the first one. So the ls-a will list hidden file. And also we have another option that you can add to the command ls, that's ls-l. The L stands for long listing. So ls-l stands for long listing. So let me clear the terminal and let me include the terminal. So let's try the ls-l, that's the long listing. So ls-l. So it will give you long listing. The long listing will give you more details about the files or the directory. That's the date, size, name, and also the privilege. So when you want to know the date the file was created or modified, and also the size of the file, and also the type of the file, either regular file or directory, then you add the -l, that's the long listing. And also you can add another option like ls-h. The h will display the file size in either kilometers, megabytes, or gigabytes. So the h will specify the size in human readable form. So let's try that one too. So let's try ls-l-h. You can delete the hyphen between the l and the h and make it h is the same thing. So you can see that now the file size has been changed. So, for this place it is 4.0k, but for here the first one without the -h or the h, it was 4096, and the second one was 10236. But for the second one, because of the h, we are specifying the size. The size has been changed to 4.0k, 10k, 9.6k, and the rest. Another command line is cd. The cd stands for change directory. So it will change your working directory or your current directory to another directory. So let's try that one too. So now I am in the home directory. So let's see the available directory and change our current directory to one of those directories. So let's change our current directory to the desktop. So cd desktop. So now we are in the desktop directory. So the cd works, it's because it is for change directory. It works when you are in the home directory and you want to move to another directory. But when you are inside a directory, you cannot use the cd. So when you are in inside right now we are in the desktop directory. So when you use the cd to change to maybe the download directory, it will not work. So let's try that one, to cd download, or let's try the document and see. You say cd no search file or directory because we are inside a directory. But when you go back to the home directory and use the cd, it will change to another directory. And what we want to, and also we have the pwd. The pwd stands for current working directory. That's your current location. So assuming you don't know where you are at now, or you don't know your current location, you can type in pwd and it will print your working directory. So let me press enter. So right now we are at the home, kg, and then desktop. So our current working directory is desktop. And for the second one, because when we were inside the desktop directory and we type cd to move or change our directory to the document directory, and say there's no such file or directory, because that one is we are in inside directory. We cannot use a relative path. We have absolute path and a relative path. So right now, if you are in a directory You can and you are inside a directory and you want to move to another directory unless you use absolute path. So for the absolute path, you specify the whole thing like this one. You add this sign, the dash, and the name of the directory. So let's try that one. So when you are in a directory, then you use the absolute path to move to another directory. But when you use the cd to change the directory to another directory, it will not work. And use the cd and then the name of the directory, it will not work because that one is a relative path. Like this one, for instance, is a relative path, so it will not work. So the output of a relative path is an absolute path. So right when you type in this command cd desktop, because this one is a relative path, the output became absolute path. This one, so this is the output. The output became an absolute path. So the output of a relative path becomes an absolute path. So right now we are in the cd directory and we type in a relative path. It didn't work. So let's try the absolute path and see. So right now let's change. We are inside cd directory. So let's change our directory to the music. This one. So I will specify the absolute path. So I will type this sign, then slash, and the music. So right now this command here is an absolute path, and we are inside the directory, but because it is an absolute path, it will work. So right now we have moved from the desktop path to the CD to the music directory. We have moved from the desktop directory to the music directory. And also we have talked about the PWD, that's print working directory. So PWD, and it will display that we are in the music directory from this side. And also we have this one. We have two dot or two full stop. That it means when you type in this two dot, it will take you one step back to the previous directory. So right now, if you type in this one, change directory, or type in two dot, it will take us back to the home directory. So right now we are in the home directory from this side. You can see that we are in the home directory. So assuming so let's learn how to create a directory, then we'll learn more about this one. So if you want to create a directory, use this command mkdir mkdir. The mk stands for make, and then the dir stands for directory. So assuming you want to create a directory, let's find a name for the directory. Let's name it town. So mk make directory town. So the name for the directory, we are naming it town. So let's enter. So now we have created a new directory for town. This one. So when you type in ls, you see that the display will include town. So let's display and see. Let's list them and see. So you can see town from this side. So we have town from this side. And within town, we can create another directory inside town. Let's say sub, that's for sub directory. And for that one to use the same mkdir as make directory, then the name of the parent directory, that's town, and then the followed by the sub directory. So let's try that one. So we are creating a sub directory by using town as the parent directory. So the sub directory will be inside the town directory. So let's make directory town slash. So inside town, the name for the sub directory, let's name it city. Enter. So right now we have two directory. We have created two directory. One is main directory, that's the parent directory, and the other one, which is the city, is the sub directory. So when you list the file inside the home, our current location, you will not see city, but you will see town. But inside town there is city. So let's try that one. So town is here, but we don't have city. So let's list what is inside town. So inside town, when you list town, you can see that there is city from this side. We have city inside town. So right now we have parent directory, main directory as town, and we have sub directory as the city. So let's change our directory to town. So change directory to town. So now we are in the town directory, and because we have a sub directory inside town, when you use the cd, which is change directory, to change directory inside town, it will work because we have another directory inside town. So let's change cd to city, but we have a directory called city inside town. So right now we have changed the directory from town to city. So right now our current location is city. So when you put in or you type print working directory, we are inside the city directory. And when you type cd change directory to dot dot two dot, it will take you one step back. It will take you one step back to the previous directory. So right now, if you type in change directory dot dot, it will take us back to the town directory because we are in the city directory. So let's see. So right now we have moved from the town directory, city directory to the town directory. And when you type in cd dot dot cd another dot dot, it will take us back to the home directory. This one. So let's first of all let's see the file inside or the directory inside the town directory. So it is only city inside here. So let's change our directory to the home directory by using cd dot dot. So right now we are in the home directory. So when you type in ls, it will list all the file available or the directory available in the home directory. And also, so that's how you can change directory. You can know your working directory, your current location, and also how to create a directory. And also we have relative path and absolute path. And also let's talk about nano. Nano is a text editing tool. So we use nano to edit or create or modify a file. So we just type in nano, then you press enter, then it will open the text editor. That's the nano text editor. Or you type in nano, then the name of your file, then it will open the nano text editor, but already it will save it to the name you have just entered. But when you type in nano and press enter, it will open the text editor. So after typing your document or your text, then you add your name to it, then you save it and you exit to the terminal. So let's try it. So right now type only nano and enter. So this is the text editor for nano. So let's type something like good evening everyone. And when you want to save the file, you just type Ctrl+O. So Ctrl+O. Then you say it is being written here. So write to the file. The name, that's the name of the file. So the name of the file, let's make it testing. Let's make it testing, then enter to save. So right now the name of the file is testing. And if you want to exit, then you press Ctrl+X to exit. So we're in the home directory and we use nano to create the file. So the file will be available in the home directory. So when you list what is inside the home directory, you have to see a file called testing. So this is the file that we just created, testing. So testing is available here. And if you want to create a file, the file inside the document folder, then you have to change your location from the document folder, from the home directory to the document directory. So let's do that one. To change directory to document. So right now we are inside the document. So whatever file we use nano to create, it will be saved inside the document directory. So let's try that one to nano. Right, for now let's add the name of the file. So let's name it school.